there's nothing worse than getting to a job and you're interfacing with your client and the client says, well, didn't the sales guy tell you this, that, or the other thing? And didn't the sales guy tell you guys are supposed to remove that piece of siding and replace that while you do the roof? And the project manager is looking stunned and doesn't know anything about it. And now he's making, a half hour, 45 minutes worth of phone calls. JobNimbus allows us to track that kind of detail and really streamline the process for how the customer experiences us. And that does make you look a lot more professional because it actually makes the customer know that we care about the result that they get. I'm going to get on my soapbox for just a minute. I tell my team all the time that their individual value is going to be worth the thing that they spend most of their time doing. So if I as an owner spend most of my time solving problems with customers who are frustrated, if that's how I spend my time, that's going to change the growth trajectory of the business. If my production manager spends all of his time ordering materials, that's going to change the growth trajectory of the business. And what JobNimbus has really done is it's allowed our best people to focus on the things that they need to focus on so that we can grow. And it's allowed the rest of our people who are also awesome to be as efficient as possible. And those handoffs, the handoff from that's where it seems like you always have the problems. The handoff from marketing to the sales guy, the handoff from the salesperson to production, the handoff from production to the project manager, and the handoff from the project manager to accounting. And I think JobNimbus has made us a lot more efficient in those handoffs, which allows everyone in the business to focus on growing the business instead of focusing on solving problems for why those handoffs aren't happening correctly. I feel like what we've been able to achieve since using JobNimbus is more transparency as to what is really happening, and we've been able to achieve more visibility into where the problems are and how we can fix them, and being able to achieve processes that the company actually follows, that the team is empowered to follow and they know how to follow. Because you can't just have a workflow, you have to have a workflow that includes processes, and I feel like we get that. And so the net result for us is we feel like instead of the business running us, we're running the business. JobNimbus is that hub that kind of centers the business. And so when we have an issue, the first thing everybody says is, let's look in JobNimbus, and that's where we get our answers.